What's going on, everyone? TJ Fitness News Reviews, and together with me today, Smart Sweets, healthy candy, or at least less devastating candy. Listen, people, I'm gonna take you to the level of this thing. They were introduced a few months ago. I actually tried all three flavors. One box is missing because it was destroyed. Anyway, I'm gonna take you to the label. I'm gonna explain what's different about these ones and what makes them the type of candy you'll find on Vitamin Shop, Campus Protein, or a couple of other places. Then I'm gonna share with my personal experience and I'll give you some advice on using these ones. Let's get right into it. Okay, guys, so this company, Smart Sweets, basically introduced this stuff, which looks like a gummy bears. Like when my son Gilad saw this stuff, he said, hey, this looks like gummy bears, right? And it does look like gummy bears. This one literally looks like gummy bear. This one's look like, I think one of them is supposed to be more Swedish fish type thing, and this one is supposed to be something else. I don't know which one. Not got that good with candy. Anyway, the premise is, you like Swedish fish, you liked it when you grew up, you like gummy bears. I mean, who doesn't? I mean, some people don't, right? But really, at the end of the day, you just can't have a lot of this thing if you're trying to keep a healthy lifestyle because it has a lot of sugar. This shit is 100% sugar, or it's not 100%, but it's a lot of sugar. Anyway, so that's the idea here, right? Kick sugar, keep candy. I like it. Kick sugar, keep candy. Like the packaging, like everything they bring to the table as far as the way that this thing looks and presents itself. Anyway, let me take you through one of these, and I think they're very similar. So I have the three flavors that they launched with. Basically, two of them, this one, the yellow one, sour, and the Swedish fish version have 80 calories, and this one, the fruity one, the gummy bears one, has 90 calories. Now, as far as where the calories are made of, and this is really the idea, and this is per bag, and I'm gonna open one to show you how much is in it, but as far as, that's 50 grams, by the way, the bag. You get 0 fat, okay? You get 35 grams of carbohydrates. And you're gonna go and say, what the fuck? 35 grams of carbohydrates, that's a lot of carbohydrates. But here's the kicker. 28 grams out of them are fiber. 28 grams fiber. So just for an adult like myself, let's say 180 pounds, I'm supposed to get like 40 grams of fiber a day to help with digestion and just good health, right? 28 freaking grams. That's like 2 Quest bars, or just about. Anyway, I'm going to talk about that later. And then you get total sugar of 3 grams. So basically, the idea is that you're going to get gummy bears, right? With mostly fiber, right? And by the way, if you calculate and you say, just a second, you just said 35 grams of carbs times 4, that's 140 calories and not 80. Where the hell did all these calories go to? That's the fiber magic, right? I'm not gonna go into details, but when you count fiber, that's why a Quest bar is 170 calories, even though when you count the macros, it doesn't really end up with 170 if you count fiber as a regular carb and you give it the 4 calories per carb. Anyway, long story short, this is mostly fiber. You're eating 3 grams of sugar and a shitloads of fiber. Now, as far as where this fiber comes from, it's prebiotic soluble fiber from tapioca, right? So that's actually a good fiber. That's not bad fiber. It's good fiber. You know, some fiber are just bullshit fiber. This is real fiber, right? This is just a lot of fiber. So the premise here again is that you're gonna eat Swedish fish and you're only gonna get 3 grams of sugar and you're gonna get a bunch load of fiber, right? Now, as far as how much is in this thing, so this is a bag. So let me show you. And it does look like Swedish fish. Like this thing really looks like Swedish fish. Obviously, I don't know if they got the license to use this thing or they got the lawsuit. I mean, it's one of two. So this is how much is in it, okay? You know, listen, it doesn't look like a lot, but it's 50 grams. And honestly, for the sweet stuff like this, it does, it fills you up real quick. And really, if you buy into the 80 calories per bag, then you can have like 3 of these, right? It's like 240 calories and mostly fiber, but I'm going to talk about that in a second. And as far as flavor, like I mentioned, these things like the Swedish fish, the sour one, and the gummy bear ones. It tastes like Swedish fish. I did give it to my son, my 11 years old, Gilad. It tasted, it said, this is fake Swedish fish, which I took as a compliment, right? I wouldn't like fake Swedish, like he meant that it's not as good as Swedish fish, but it's very close. Actually, from all flavor, I personally like the sour one a lot because I really like sour. This is really, really sour. By the way, comment below if you know what is this replicating. This is obviously gummy bear and this is obviously Swedish fish. And like I said, if you like Swedish fish, you're gonna like this one. If you like gummy bears, you're gonna like this one. If you like the sour stuff, whatever this thing is, you're gonna like it. All of them are really good, right? Like they're gooey, gummy type thing, right? If you like the original, you're gonna like this. So as far as where this stands, I really like them. Like honestly, like you're craving for something sweet, you definitely not gonna eat gummy bears, right? And because you're gonna feel shit about yourself. And I'm gonna write below like how much is in a bag, 50 grams of gummy bears below, like calories, and how much sugar after I find it out. But anyway, it's a good alternative and it's a different thing. Now, do you get protein here or whatever? No, you're getting basically 3 grams of sugar and a bunch load of fiber. So that's really what you're getting. But I can tell you, like, as far as getting a box of this thing and actually having this when you have like this sugar craving, I really like it. I think they've done a really good job. Now, as far as this fiber thing, I was really concerned. Honestly, like when I first had it, I was concerned that if I have like 28 grams of fiber, and definitely if I have like 2 or 3 bags in a day, I'm gonna hit the toilets like a maniac. Because like when I eat 2-3 Quest bars, that's what I feel because of all of that fiber, right? Like you get like a bunch of fiber. I was actually pleasantly surprised. I can tell you, I can go through 2 or 3 bags of these straight and not feel anything. Now, I did talk with a couple of other people. Some of them, when they had 2 or 3, actually felt the stomach, issues that come with eating 70 grams of fiber. Some didn't. Personally, I didn't get anything from eating 3 in a row. I didn't eat more than 3 in a row, but I did go through 3 in a row and I didn't feel anything. So I really like them. As far as where you can find them online. I got mine at the Campus Protein site. Anyway, I'm going to link to the Fitness Deal News page for this below so you can compare prices from all over the web. I think that a bag might be something in the $2 neighborhood. So it's not cheap. Obviously, I mean, if you buy Swedish fish, you can buy like a truckload for $10. But this is not Swedish fish. Listen, people, if this video was helpful with your smart sweets decision-making process, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel to see more reviews like this, because this is exactly what we do here. Honest, I said, unfiltered opinions. And if you want to save money, you go to fitnessnews.com. We compare prices from all over the web. We hunt deals. We don't sell anything. We just help you save money.